How the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I dropped you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of this channel. It's your boy, Big Major. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Whenever you see I'm getting ready to go on live and I set my lives up, y'all feel free to hit that notification bell right away. That way you'll know when I'm going on. Sorry that I'm a little bit late. I'm always kind of late when it comes to these things because I'll be busy moving around. But I do try to do a post-game show the day after the Lakers get a W. Or sometimes I'll do a show when we lose and I'm just mad and want to cuss the motherfucker out. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right the hell nah as you come in here to Major Level Entertainment. Happy New Year to everybody. This is my first New Year's show. Proud to be back for another season of a Major Level Entertainment, so to speak. Had a lot of fun yesterday. Truly feel like a blessed man already. It ain't even my birthday yet. My birthday ain't until March because I got a chance to get on Little Sis show. That's Laker Girl 36. Please go subscribe and join her channel right the hell nah. You know what I'm talking about? And then about 30 minutes after that, here come Lil Bro to the damn show. I'm like, God damn, what have I done to deserve this? You know what I'm talking about? A Lakers in 5. Two of the greatest shows I have ever been a part of. You know what I'm talking about? And proud to be members and a family of both of those channels. So please go subscribe over there to Lil Sis channel, Laker Girl 36. Right the hell nah. She be having dope interviews over there. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna do something else pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. A shout out to a little bro, a DJ, you know what I'm talking about? Lakers of 5, you already know who that guy is. I mean, who doesn't know who he is? I already told y'all, 7 famous people on earth, 8 people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, LeBron, Jordan, Jesus, I don't know, Mother Teresa, fucking DJ. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of nobody more famous than that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So please go over there and like the content, share the content, subscribe to the channel, and also become a member of Lakers 5, 6, or 7 to get all your, you know what I'm saying, your perks and all the things that come along with that. Shout out to Lil Bro, you know what I'm talking about? All right, so yeah, like I said, Happy New Year's to those that I haven't said it to. I'm hoping that everybody has a prosperous New Year. And I'm hoping that everybody's, the first 3 days of the New Year's has started off pretty good for y'all, like it started off for me. All right, let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that's showing up to the channel. I really do appreciate y'all sticking with your boy at Big Major. You know what I'm talking about? There he is. Speaking of Blue Bro, there goes DJ. You know what I'm saying? What up? Shout out to DJ. Like I said, once again, go over there, sub, join, and like the content on the channel of Lakers and 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please go do that right the hell and nah, and then get back over here to me. You know what I'm talking about? There he is. Oh, shout out to DJ for always showing up to the channel. I don't care if you're over here for 10 seconds. You know what I'm talking about? He comes over here, my views just go through the roof. He ain't over here, I'll get 1 or 2 people if I'm lucky. He comes over here, thousands of motherfuckers start watching me. Go to show you how famous this guy is. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to DJ for making me semi-famous. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to DJ. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to Etch Davis, my damn nephew and one of the snipers of the channel. Says salute, get those likes up. Subscribe right the hell nah. It's 2026. What the hell is y'all waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Then head over to Lakers in 5. Laker Girl 36. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, Lewis got a channel. He said, don't forget about Lewis. You know what I'm talking about? Lewis is checking people. You know what I'm saying? If you leave some in your mailbox, yeah, don't say I didn't warn you. Go over there to Lewis's channel. I believe it is Lakers 50 or something like that. I forgot, but I'm pretty sure if he comes up, he'll put it down in the chat. But please go support all those people's channels. I'm telling you right the hell not. before I send DJ or Go James after y'all. Oh, you sending DJ after the knock on doors now. Uh-oh. You know what I'm talking about? I think DJ want to keep his hands clean, so DJ might send JC after your ass. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying. So let's go and get on with it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to H and Davis. Shout out to Laker Girl 36. Salute, major brother. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Support the damn movement. You know what I'm saying? Sub to Lakers in 5 and Laker Girl 36, or Lewis will find you. So everybody just threatening everybody this New Year's. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, y'all knock it off now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We just saying go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost much. You know what I'm talking about? It don't cost nothing, as a matter of fact. Now, if you want to join, that's going to rain your pockets a little bit. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit ear those old pockets. You know, rabbit ear those pockets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you see me coming through, you turn them inside out. That's all you got to do. So I ain't got to go up in them. You know what I'm talking about? Pause. Yeah. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to a Laker Girl for always supporting the big bro. Oh, there he is, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? Cuzzo is up to no good early this year, man. Hey, look, man, I told y'all about Cuzzo. I told y'all. That's Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out. That's a Goat James. That's Chris, a.k.a. a Goat James, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Let me cook this nigga right quick, a.k.a. Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. the Barbecue Brisket Baron of the Bayou, a.k.a. my damn cousin on my mama's side of the family. And ladies and gentlemen, it is 2026, and I just don't see that changing anytime, anywhere. That's my damn cousin for life. It ain't a goddamn thing I or you could do about it. Just got to deal with it. Said, salute, big cuzzo. He said, just got done blaming that big old bus bitch, Kwame Brown punk ass on hating LeBron and shit. That bum need to stop. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers need to do shit for content, but he's a bum. Bums don't be, he need to talk. He needs to be up on the freeway somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? Or trying to wash somebody's windows or some shit like that. Big ass bomb. Just big for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to a Cuzzo. Cuzzo says, Brown don't retire because these pussy ass niggas are saying they want you to. You know what I'm saying? Keep pissing these punk ass bitches off. That's right. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm talking about? Why would a motherfucker want you to retire when clearly you still can play the game that you love at the level that you play it with? That's what I don't understand about haters. See, even if I hate a motherfucker, if a person is still good at doing what they're doing, why stop? You stop on your terms, not on somebody else's terms. Motherfuckers is only want him to retire, not because he suck or because he's bad, he's a bad player, whatever the case may be. They just want him to retire because every year he stays in the league, every game he plays, every minute he's on the court, he pulls himself further and further and further and further and further away from their favorite player. That's what the root of it is, y'all. It ain't because he flop. They say it's because he flop or he's not a team player and this and this and that. How the fuck is you not a team player? How the fuck are you a selfish player when you're about to be number 2 all time in assists? You're getting ready to pass up Chris motherfucking Paul, ladies and gentlemen. A essential power forward. That's the body of LeBron. 6'9", 260 on his best day. Power forward built motherfucker, Karl Malone ass motherfucker, with a point guard's mindset, Magic's mindset, with Jordan's athleticism, leading motherfucking guards, centers, power forwards, small forwards, and assists. He's about to pass up yet another guard. The only person he might not catch is John Stockton. John Stockton over 17,000 assists. He's not catching that. He would have to play 5-6 more years to catch that. But he's catching Chris Paul. I didn't think that would happen. But it showed you he stands the test of time, and motherfuckers are mad because every time he's on the court, every time he laces up his LeBron 23s, he's breaking a fucking record. You know what I'm talking about? So that's I don't know. I don't know. Tell motherfuckers. They're just gonna have to hate him a little longer. You're gonna have to deal with it a little longer. You know what I'm talking about? So and to be honest with you, I just laugh. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That's the way I feel. Go James. I thought Ja had a hell of a game last night. But 16, I was definitely fooled then. Yep. We about to get off into it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and start off with the box scores of it all. Let's go ahead and start off with the box scores of the Memphis Grizzlies. As you guys well know, the Lakers have beat the Memphis Grizzlies. I said Memphis. I was about to say Memphis. The Memphis Grizzlies, 128-121. Yes, I know. We're going to talk about the dynamic of the game. Yes, I know we should have blew these motherfuckers off out the water at 15 and 19. I keep hearing that same narrative over and over and over again. But what does Lil Bro say all the time? This is an NBA team. Not only is this an NBA team, but motherfuckers come to play us, whether they're on their floor or on our floor. The weakest team in the NBA plays hard against us. They get blown out by the teams that's supposed to blow them out. But when it comes to us and we're supposed to blow them out, they play us to the nines, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why I can't be too disappointed, because that's what they do. We bring the level of competition. That go to show you how legendary the Lakers are, because we bring the level of competition up to us. And sometimes we play down to that competition. That's what I wish we would stop doing. But it's almost an honor, like you guys want to go out here and put on your Sunday best for us. The Lakers, we're not the champions. We're not number one in the West. But motherfuckers want to show up against us. Motherfuckers, they've got broken legs. Their legs want to heal up. Motherfuckers got broken backs. Their backs want to heal up. Motherfuckers is missing a limb. Their limbs want to grow back. Motherfuckers can have a deadly issue. They could be on a deathbed. Now, we'll meet to the arena. The Lakers is playing tonight. And for one game, for one night and one night only, they come back just to play us. That tells me, that speaks volumes to me, ladies and gentlemen. And because it's like that, and it will always be like that, and I do believe that the NBA has Laker fatigue. It's the way they treat us the way they do. I believe that because of that, it makes me more likely to take the win and say, you know what, I'm glad we got the W. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like we on our own. So if however we can get the W, let's get it. If we win by 3, we win by 3. We win by 4, we win by 4. Now, do I want us to get better and put away teams early like this that we should put away? Of course. But I'm not going to bitch and complain about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to move forward. Next game, y'all, the Lakers, y'all know what y'all need to do within yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get with each other in that locker room, get with each other out there on the practice floor and say, hey, look, when we standing on next, we got to keep standing on next. We can't take our foot off the gas and let motherfuckers back in the game, y'all. And I'm not just talking about sub 500 teams. I'm talking about post 500 teams too. Treat everybody. See how the energy that they had yesterday? Treat everybody with that same vigor. All we got to do is guard the perimeter for motherfuckers that like to shoot threes. Get down in that paint, guard the paint. You don't need 10 motherfuckers out there trying to guard somebody on the 3. Get down in that paint, so you don't leave motherfuckers open in the paint to just mosey on in there any kind of way they want to do. JJ Redick go put the line up, he gonna put it there. There ain't fucking nothing we can do about it. We can only hope. You know what I'm talking about? But fuck that. We ain't got time to hope. Everybody that's on the court, everybody that gets some shine out there, just play your part and then go above and beyond your part even. Sometimes supersede your part even, just to make sure that the team stays ahead. And stop jacking up these dumbass shots when you don't need to. If we're up by 10, we don't need a fucking 3-pointer. Pass that motherfucker to get a higher percentage shot, possibly get a foul, get to the free throw line. And then, God damn it, gee willigers, when you get to the free throw line, make the fucking free throw. It is a free motherfucking throw. It's a free throw. It's like free money. It's like somebody opening up an ATM saying, hey, there you go. Take as much money as you want to in the allotted time period. When you're at the free throw line, ain't nobody guarding you. Nobody got a hand in your face. Nobody trying to steal a ball from you. The only thing you hear people on the left and right side doing is talking shit. Yeah, motherfucker, you ain't gonna make that. Brick. Yeah, nigga, you building a house out here. You know what I'm talking about? It must be sunny out here. You building a house out here in sunny California. Yeah, motherfucker. Man, those are just words. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Step up, make those free throws. There's no way that every NBA player should be 75% or better. Every NBA player. Centers, too. You're right at the goddamn rim. Some of you motherfuckers is 9 feet tall. You put your hands up in the air, you at the rim already. All you got to do is put a little arc and spin on that motherfucker. Boom. 75, 80%. We got to get those free throws up, ladies and gentlemen. And goddamn, for the love of Christ, limit the turnovers. Our ball handlers handling the ball, facilitating the ball, have the most turnovers on the team. That doesn't set the tone for everybody else very much. Limit those turnovers. You know how you limit those turnovers? First of all, hand-eye coordination. It's not hard to learn. It's not hard to learn and develop. Magic and Worthy had that shit to the T. Magic and Kareem had that shit to the T. Magic had the whole team. You know why? They used to do passing drills. He's the bullet the ball at them niggas. And I wish the centers on our team would do like Magic did with Kareem. He asked Kareem, he said, "You tell me where you want to put the ball." Kareem said, "Put it right here." And I'll put it up. And Kareem did that. He put it right here, and I'll put it up. And they did that together for 10 years. They did that together for 10 years, and it yielded 5 championships. They put that together for 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. There's no excuse. None whatsoever. Pass that motherfucking rock. When you see an open guy to pass it to, don't try to weed it or needle it through traffic. Stop. And when you got 3 motherfuckers covering you, don't hawk up a 3 hoping for a foul. Fuck that. In the playoffs, that shit is not going to work. If we don't stop doing that shit now, we're going to get to the playoffs, do the same fucking thing, and not only we're going to get blown off the map, but now we're in a series. So if you do that once too often, you're going to find yourself at home looking in. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Now we got to get better. Trades do have to happen, though. Ron Tom brought up something yesterday where he said that, he pretty much was asking, will we sacrifice this year, possibly not winning anything, for the betterment of next year, pretty much, without too much context or word salad. And I ain't gonna lie, when he put it like that, I said, you know what? If it means that if it's almost a knockdown certainty that we get Giannis on this team, no matter who else we get, but if we make that big splash and get Giannis on the team, and sacrificing this year, possibly not winning the championship this year, to possibly get Giannis next year, if that betters our chances, fuck yeah. Fuck it. I'm not thinking about a 2026 championship. I know that sounds weird to y'all coming from me, but if it means that we most matter-of-factly get better next year by not, making dumbass trades and then holding on to our first round or our first picks and all of that shit, to get Giannis, to further, sweeten the pot to get Giannis, hey, man, I'll forego 2026 and for a 2027 championship run. I'll forego that. Only reason I will want to win now is because LeBron is still here. I want LeBron to kind of go out a champion. If let's say he's here 1 year, which I do believe he'll come back. But I almost know for a fact, for certain, if we won the championship this year, for certain he's coming back. For a chance to repeat? Oh, no way. There's no way he's not coming back. But that's a topic for another discussion. So let me go ahead and get off into it, y'all. Okay. Lakers, 128. Memphis, 121. We beat them at home. Okay. Now, let's go. I'm going to do something I haven't done before. Let's go quarter for quarter. You know what I'm talking about? Memphis had 31 in the first quarter to our 39. They had 29 in the second quarter to our 27. They had 36 in the third quarter to our 30. And we had 32 in the fourth quarter to their 25. So basically, they won 2 halves and we won. They won 2 quarters and we won 2 quarters. Okay, their record is 15-19. Our record is 21-11, respectively. Okay, so I'm going to read their minutes and their points. I'm not going to read anything else about them. No rebounds, no assists, no none of that. I don't care about that. Jaren Jackson Jr., He led all scorers on the team. He had 25 and 30 minutes. Cedric Coward, the nigga name is Coward. You know what I'm talking about? 24 points, 24 minutes, 5 points. Jalen Wells, 28 minutes, 6 points. Christian Coloco was out there starting for these motherfuckers. 3 points in 22 minutes, trash. You know what I'm talking about? Well, at least he averaged more points over there than he did with us. I mean, but still, trash. You know what I'm talking about? Zach Edey's out, of course. Where we at? Ja Morant had 16 points in 31 minutes. Salty Aldama, this is the bench now. 15 points in 30 minutes. And Gigi Jackson, 12 points in 15 minutes. Jock. This nigga name is Jock. Jock Landale, 14 points in 20 minutes. Contavious Caldwell Pope, he had the second most points on the team coming off the bench. He was balling. KCP, all right. KFC, UFC, OKC, Lakers of 5. You know what I'm talking about? 20 points in 23 minutes. Cam Spencer, 5 points in 17 minutes. John Concar is out, left thumb injury after surgery. And Vince Williams is out, did not play, left leg injury. Of course, Zach Edey's out. Okay. So that's the box scores for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now here go the box scores for your Los Angeles Lakers. My Los Angeles Lakers, our Los Angeles Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, only 3 people on the entire team had negative plus minuses. Nick Smith Jr. was -6, Vando with -6, and DeAndre Ayton with -1. Everybody else was pretty much in the plus side of the plus minuses. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the bench. Okay, first of all, let's start off with the people that didn't play. Chris Madden, Ayo Cheetah, what's up? He didn't play. Coach's decision. He was at the game. Bronny James didn't play. Coach's decision. He was at the game. Drew Timmy didn't play. Coach's decision. He was at the game. Maxi Kleber didn't play. Coach's decision. He was at the game. Let's get into the points. Nick Smith Jr. You know what I'm talking about? No rebounds, no blocks, no steals, 2 assists, no free throws, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 4 from the field goal for 8 points in 16 minutes for a -6 of the plus minus. Shout out to Nick Smith Jr. for his contribution. That was 8 points. Jackson Hayes, he was a +8 on the plus minus. He had 2 rebounds. He had 2 steals. He had 1 block. He had he made 2 or 2 from the free throw. No threes, of course. 5 or 6 from the field for 12 points in 23 minutes. Very efficient night for Jackson Hayes. Shout out to Jackson Hayes for stepping up, doing what needed to be done. Even with D. Ayton out there starting, Jackson Hayes had more points than D. Ayton at 12 points in 23 minutes. Shout out to Jackson Hayes. Dalton Connect, he was a +8. He had zeros all the way across the board. 0 for 2 from the 3, 0 for 2 from the field. He played 11 minutes, 0 points, but somehow he was a positive. He was a +8. All right, Dalton Connect, salute. Jared Vanderbilt, -6 on a plus minus. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 or 4 from the field goal for 5 points in 20 minutes. Salute to Jared Vanderbilt. Okay, let's get off into the nitty gritty. Let's start with D. Ayton, because D. Ayton actually could have sat on the bench, and Jackson Hayes could have, he only played 2 more minutes more than Jackson Hayes, but he didn't really do much. He was a -1 on the plus minus. He gave you 5 rebounds. He gave you no blocks. He gave you 1 steal. He gave you he gave you 6 rebounds, 1 steal, no blocks, no free throws, no 3-pointers. 2 or 4 from the field. From the field goal for 4 points in 25 minutes. Unacceptable. Marcus Smart had the highest plus minus on the team because Marcus Smart was playing both sides of the ball. He was balling. He did pretty good. He chipped in on plus 18 on the plus minus. Marcus Smart had 8 rebounds. 8 of those motherfuckers. A 6'3" guard, 8 rebounds. 7 assists, almost had a triple-double yesterday. He had 1 steal and 1 block filling up the goddamn stat sheets. 3 of 6 from the 3-point line. That's 50%. Excuse me. 5 of 9 from the field goal, ladies and gentlemen. 13 points in 34 minutes for Marcus Smart. Filling up the stat sheets, doing what needs to be done. Played a very balanced game. Shout out to Marcus Smart. Almost got a triple-double last night. And he was second on the team in assists. And he was third on the team in rebounds. Okay, shout out to Marcus Smart. Okay, Jake LaRavia on the plus minus. It was a 0. He played pretty much even. You know what I'm talking about? He had 9 rebounds, ladies and gentlemen. He had 2 assists. He had 2 steals. Him and Luka had the most steals on the team. 2 steals. He had a block. He shot 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He shot 3 or 6 from the 3-point line. You know, give him the ball and he's hot. He's going to give you at least 50% from the 3-point line, 3 of 6. And he shot 8 of 12. Very efficient night. Probably the most efficient shooter on the team last night. I told y'all, if you give Jake LaRavia his shot selection, he's going to do great things with that. He shot 12 times, ladies and gentlemen. He got 21 points in 37 minutes. He actually played the second most minutes on the team. Give that man some time to shoot that ball. Give him his shots. Let him put those shots up, and he's going to do that. Very, very productive on both ends of the ball. We needed that. Part of the reason why we won the game. He set the tone for the game last night. Okay? That's why he's one of the guys I'm going to give the game ball to. I'm giving the guy I'm splitting the game ball between 2 players yesterday. Jake LaRavia is one of those players. Okay, Luka Adon swish. You know what I'm talking about? Positive 3 on the plus minus, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Got more assists than anybody on the team, but also have more turnovers than anybody on the team. He got 2 steals, no blocks. He shot 1 of 7 from the 3. Horrible. 8 of 18 from the field, little less than 50%. Ladies and gentlemen, he shot 17 of 20 free throws. Good from the free throw line. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not going to sustain. All those free throws is the reason why he got his 34 points in 38 minutes. If you take away those 17 free throws, that's 17 free points, ladies and gentlemen. 17 free throws, he'd only have 17 points. Just with that, you know, of course, with his shot selection and all of that. 17 points. He didn't have an excellent game. Yes, he had more points on the team, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give you the game ball because you have more points on the team. You have to be efficient. So 8 of 18 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3-point line, 17 of 20 from the free throw. I do not give him the game ball. He did have more points than anybody on the team, more minutes than anybody on the team, more turnovers than anybody on the team. But he was a +3 on the plus minus. Shout out to Luka for his contribution. The second portion of the game ball goes to none other than your guy, my damn little brother, LeBron motherfucking James, the 72-year-old player who put up +11 on the plus minus. He gave you 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He almost had a triple-double himself. Yes, he had 4 turnovers. We're not going to forget that. He made all 6 of his free throws. Best free throw shooter on the team next to Jackson Hayes. All 6 of them. 1 of 5 from the 3-point. That's only 20%, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's horrible, but that's okay because that's not what's important. His field goal his field goals was 12 of 18. That's pretty damn efficient. He got 31 points in 36 minutes. Way to go, old man James. Old man James and my damn white nephew from Pasadena, California, Jake Ravioli, gets the goddamn game ball because Jake played a balanced basketball game. He played very efficient basketball, very smart basketball, and LeBron went out there and he gave his energy at his age tonight. That night, they both get the game ball from Major Level Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. And there you have it. That is the box score of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now let's go ahead and get off into the team stats of it all. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see the blaring differences that we had. Okay. From the field goal, Memphis shot 46 of 96. That's 48%. To our 45 of 77, that's 58%. We beat them in that. They shot 14 of 42 from the three. That's 33%. We shot 11 of 32 from the three. That's 34%. Neither team shot that well from the three. They made 15 to 23 from the free throw line for 65%. We shot 27 to 31 from the free throw line. Remember, I told you, Luka got 17 of those 27 free throws made. That's 87% to their 65%. We shot excellent from the free throw line. It seemed like we didn't, but we did. 87% is pretty good. Okay? And on the rebounds department, rebounds total, they got 34 rebounds to our 42. They got 8 offensive rebounds to our 6 offensive rebounds. But we killed them. We had 36 defensive rebounds to their 26 defensive rebounds. We beat them. Hold on. They beat us in the assist category. 32 assists to our 26 assists, which is crazy because we got 2 top assist guys there. But it is what it is. They beat us in the steals department. 10 steals to our 9. We beat them in the blocks department. 4 blocks to their 2. We beat them in the turnover department. Ladies and gentlemen, this here is why the game was as close. Part of the reason why the game was as close as it was when it shouldn't have been. Remember, I told you, who controls the turnover often wins the game. Now, not to say all the time, but he who controls the turnovers often wins the game. But ladies and gentlemen, we won by 7 points. We barely eked out that win. And it stayed close mainly because we had 5 more turnovers than them. Now, of course, points conceded off turnovers, they had 18 to our 27. Hence, why we won barely. I'm talking about. They had 18 fast break points to our 8. 18 to our 8. That's unacceptable. They had 60 points in the paint. We had 68 points in the paint. They had 20 fouls. We gave up 21 fouls. They had 1 tech. We didn't have a tech. We had 1 flagrant. They didn't have a flagrant. The largest lead of the game for them was 3 points. The largest lead of the game for us was 15 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we led for 86% of the game. We got to beat these motherfuckers and put them away. Sunday, I'm hoping we learn from all of our weaknesses, all of our mistakes, and go ahead and put these guys away early so we can get that early rest. No gimmicks, no games. And that is your team stats for the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to the Lakers for getting that dub. That's the most important thing. Shout out to the Lakers for getting that damn dub. So putting us back in the land of the winners. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So we want to look at the standings. Right now, we're still 5th in the West. I'm going to do the top 8 teams right now in the West and their records. We already know the Thunder is number 1. They're 30-5. They're the first team to crack the 30 win column. So they're 30-5. The Spurs are, and they got 4. They're on a 4-game win streak. The Spurs are 25-9. They're on a 2-game win streak. The Rockets are 21-10. They're on a 4-game win streak. The Nuggets are 23-11. They lost the game. We're 21-11, right behind the Nuggets. We're a full game behind them. The Timberwolves are right behind us. We're a full game ahead of them. They're 21-13. The Suns are starting to come up. They won one in the last day. They're 20-14, and then the Warriors are 18-17, and everybody else is just falling off. Okay, so that's where we are right now. Now we have a chance to move back up to 4th. If we win and the Nuggets lose, the Nuggets have more losses than us, but they'll have more wins than us. But that should move us up slightly. Now get this. This is crazy because the Rockets are ahead of the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? They're 21-10, I guess, because they have the less losses. They're 21-10, and the Rockets are 23-11. But get this. We're 1 whole game behind the Rockets, right? Well, we're 21-11. But we're only a half a game behind the Rockets. We're a half a game behind the Rockets, but 1 full game behind the Nuggets. I don't understand that. That's confusing to me. I don't get it. But it's crazy because Look at the Rockets' percentage. Their percentage is .677, and the Nuggets' percentage is .676. So I don't know. That's just weird as fuck to me. I don't know. But as long as we stay within the top 5, we should be straight, y'all. We got to start eking together these wins to pull away from some of these guys that's below us, like the Timberwolves is creeping up on us and stuff like that. So we got to create some space, and we're only going to do that by chipping away at some wins. So that's where we are. This is how fucked up the East is. The Spurs are number 2 in the West at 25-9. The Pistons are number 1 in the East at 25-9. Ain't that something? They're number 1 in the East at 20. So on the West, our second best team on the West is on par with their first team on the East. That's crazy. And then the next person in line is 23-11, and that's the Knicks. That's crazy. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But that's the way the NBA is shaking out this year. We need to start tying together some wins so we can start putting people away. You know what I'm talking about? But if we're going to stay within the top 5 seed, we're going to have to get these W's. Okay? So the next game we play the Grizzlies again at home at 6:30. You know what I'm talking about? Please join our channels. You know what I'm saying? Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying? Laker Girl might do a pregame show or whatever the case may be. But Lakers in 5 is definitely going to do a show. Please feel free to pull up, give a take, or sit down in the chat. Talk your shit down there in the chat. If you're too chicken shit to come up to the stage, you know how we does this. And then, of course, after the game, if we win the game, I shall go online and do what I does. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if we lose the game and I'm pissed off enough, I will still go online and do what I does. That's how we does this. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go ahead and go back up here and start reading the comments. Where we at? Okay. Okay. Shout out to Purple and Gold. Purple and Gold. What it do? He said, what's happening, family? Salute. Major and everyone in the chat. Salute to Purple and Gold, man. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel, showing some love, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? Go James said, now I said I was going to be on DA ass, but in my opinion, 4 shots, they made him Rui last night, pretty much. Rui, man, it's like they be ignoring that nigga on the court. Said, but I do agree with what DJ said. Sit other guys in crunch time when they don't play well, not just DA. Yes, I'm glad you said that, bro. Little bro touched on something yesterday I totally agree with. Don't just do that to, one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You playing bad, you sit this person down, you don't see that motherfucker no more for a long time, or maybe not for the whole rest of the game. But you won't do that to other players that have played bad. You won't do that to Luka when Luka is hawking up shots and he's bricking shots and he's shooting under 50% because he's just throwing up shit from the Atlantic Ocean. You got to be one of them coaches that can't be afraid of a name. Sit every motherfucker down. Nobody's above reproach. Sit everybody down that's not playing the way they're supposed to be playing, and then bring the next motherfucker up. See, that's how that not only is that how you build team chemistry, but that's also how you get the other players ready just in case another player goes down. If another player gets injured, you want a player already ready and locked in and acclimated to the team, acclimated to on-court play. Instead of waiting for something to happen, then you throw somebody out there in the fire and they don't know what the fuck they doing. That's why you need to give niggas like Timmy some burn, like how you giving Nick Smith Jr. some burn. Give these other motherfuckers that's at the game some goddamn burn. What the fuck? This 8-man and 9-man rotation and shit. Okay, that shit for the playoffs. Okay, cool. If that's what you're gonna do, but to help us win right now, to secure better seeding, or to put cushion, in between the 500 and better percentage, win percentage, to put cushion in between that. Get everybody that's out there on the court, everybody that's sideline, get them some shine in the game so they can get win, lose, or draw, so that they can get acclimated to the team. because there might be a time we might need them. Who knows if somebody goes down or not? There might be a time we have all our stars out. Wouldn't you be glad to know that everybody is ready to play? And I'm not just talking about coming to practice. That's one thing. I'm talking about getting on-court acclimation so that the guy can be ready to play. You know what I'm talking about? He can be ready to fill in. Like Laravia filled in perfectly for Rui yesterday. Marcus Smart filled in excellent for Austin Reeves yesterday. Excellent. You know what I'm saying? But that might not always sustain. Some nights they might be off. Bring another guy in who could be on. You never know. You don't know what kind of gems you have lurking on that bench. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I wish JJ Redick would consider. Shout out to Cuzzo. Cuzzo says, purple and gold, salute, bro. He says, salute, Go James. Go James says, I thought LeBron had more than 25 another game before this one. Or am I wrong, Cuzzo? Well, I think no. The last time we played, he had 17 points, and that was before. That was on his birthday. So I guess they're talking about at the age of 41. This is his first game back after his birthday, turning age 41, and he get the 31 points. So yeah, that's what I think they're counting. You know, so he's only been 41 for like 4 or 5 days. So I think they're counting like that. You know what I'm talking about? Purple and Gold says, what do you think are the percentages of us making moves toward the deadline? The percentages. I say it's probably a 70% chance, because I ain't hearing any noise. I think it's a 70% chance we do something before the trade deadline. 70% chance. I've been hearing rumblings, but not anything to really write home to moms about. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say 70%, and that's an iffy 70%. 65, 70% chance that we're going to make some moves by the All-Star break. All I know is that we better make some moves. That's all I know. I don't give a fuck. We need 2 types of people. We need a rim protecting center, viable rim protecting backup center. We need a 3-and-D guy, another 3-and-D dude that can possibly start. I said this before. Somebody else said it yesterday. Hell, DJ said it yesterday. And I think somebody else said it. It might have been Preach. But that's what we need. We need a true shot blocker, a true rim protector. And then we need a starting 3-and-D guy, someone who can start right away. That's why I'm pushing Wiggins. See, Wiggins is your Vando and your Rui hybrid. He can score on par or better than Rui. He don't have to take all the shots to do it. He don't shoot as good as Rui, but he's more athletic than Rui. He can get to the rim. He can still do some things at the rim. That's how he get his points. I think he's averaging like 16 points per game this year or something like that. He's more athletic than Rui and Vando. He plays defense on par or maybe a little less than Vando, and then he scores on par or maybe a little more than Rui. So he's your Rui and Vando hybrid right there. You know what I'm talking about? So if you get him, you can start him in place of Rui. If we keep Rui, send Rui to the bench. If we can keep Rui and get him, that's cool. Just send Rui to the bench. If not, we might have to trade Rui. As much as I love Rui, y'all, if we're gonna make a move, we might as well make that move now. And if Rui has to go, Rui has to go. And in order to get defense, in order to get a more balanced player back. There go your 3-and-D guy starting. And then you got Jake LaRabia come off the bench. He's a 3-and-D guy. Oh, my goodness. If you get Wiggins in the starting lineup, now you got Aiden, LeBron, Wiggins at the 3. He's still athletic and fast enough. He's guarding the 3. And sometimes he can even play the 2. He got enough athleticism where he can play power forward sometimes if you want to do it like that. But it'll be Aiden, LeBron, Wiggins, Reeves, because I know they can put that motherfucker on the bench, and then Luka. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's an all offense and some defense right there. Now you add defense to the fray. You're adding true defense to the starting lineup and not having to worry about going to get somebody off the bench to come up and bring energy, on defense to the team. You'll already have it starting the game. When you start the game, we start the game with Aiden, Rui, LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. It's not much defense out there. LeBron will give you effort on defense, but we can't put all the defensive strides on a 41-year-old dude. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I'd rather put it on a guy who's younger, who can still move around a bit, who still can impact on defense at the starting position. That would be my starting lineup. Ayton, LeBron, Wiggins, what's the dude's name? Austin Reeves and Luka. Now, if it's left up to me, Austin Reeves, I'll start Marcus over him. Then my lineup will be Ayton, LeBron, Wiggins, Marcus Smart, and Luka. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a balance for defense and offense. All those dudes can score. Every last one of those motherfuckers can score at one point in time. They can. And I ain't worried too much about not having much of a three-point shooter out there. So what? We got defense. We got motherfuckers that's gonna guard the perimeter. We got somebody down there he's gonna guard within the perimeter. So good luck for teams just trying to just think they can just sit at the three-point line and shoot all day. And good luck for teams trying to mosey on in there. And if you try to double team any player, any one of those dudes can get deadly at any moment. And now we got athleticism too. So I'm just saying, I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know, man. Let's hope. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that they make moves sooner rather than later, especially before the trade deadline and before All-Star weekend and stuff like that. Because going into the second half of the season, we're going to want our players already acclimated to the team to help us impact winning more games as we go into the playoffs. So I definitely want whatever moves we're gonna make. I want them to happen kind of sooner rather than later, so that it don't come into a situation whereby you guys don't have chemistry and don't know how to play with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. So Goat James Cuzzo says, ones that love to say LeBron fans don't criticize him. I told Big Cuzzo the other day, he needs to shoot most, if not all, his shots at the basket. Absolutely. 1 of 5 from the 3-point line isn't good. I think he went 12 of 13 from 2. Yeah, I agree. And I'm glad you brought that up, Cuzzo. I hear people all the time, right? I hear people on different channels. I hear people out in the streets blaming LeBron without blame. I hear some people blame him outright. Some people blame him without sounding like they blaming him. And let me tell y'all this. Over here at Major Level Entertainment, y'all know my tagline. Over at Major Level Entertainment, over on Lil Bro channel, I don't have a respecter of persons. I may love you as a player, but nobody is above reproach. You're about to hear it here right now so that motherfuckers won't say, oh, man, people give LeBron a pass. Listen, let me tell you something. Nobody gets a motherfucking pass in my book. I don't care if you Kareem, Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Isaac, or Noah. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you do anything wrong in the game, I don't care if we win, lose, or draw, I'm calling you the fuck out. But I'm not about to single out one motherfucker and not give it to everybody else. See, motherfuckers hate LeBron so much, they'll say LeBron had 4 turnovers. He shot 1 of 5 from 3. Okay, Luka has 6 turnovers. Look how many threes he take per game. 1 of 7. So, are we going to do this? Or are we going to hold everybody accountable? Either we hold everybody accountable or shut the fuck up about one player. I'm tired of niggas bitching on these shows about this dude not doing this or this dude not doing that. LeBron ain't playing defense. And then they'll say, well, he's 41. You know what I'm saying? I don't make no excuses. LeBron, he plays defense. Motherfuckers can't say he don't play defense. Does he play defense with the vigor that he once played before he was younger? Of course not. He's older now. Now, that's not an excuse. That's a statement of fact. Ladies and gentlemen, unless you are his age or around his age, you won't fucking understand that. I'm tired of these 20-some-year-old motherfuckers, early 30-some-year-old motherfuckers saying, oh, man, his age don't mean anything. Motherfucker, you ain't got there yet. Wait till your fat ass get 41. Wait till your unathletic, out of shape motherfucking ass get 40. And then come back and tell me you could do any better. Some of these motherfuckers are the most unathletic motherfuckers. Get up here saying he can't play deep. Well, bitch, you can't play basketball, period. I'm tired of motherfuckers doing that. Get a nigga some goddamn credit. You know who I'm getting on the most? I'm getting on motherfuckers half his age. You 26, you 27, you get your lazy young ass out there and play some real defense. Move your goddamn feet. Stop coming down on one person. Come down on the whole fucking team. That's what I do, from the coaches all the way down to the nigga that sell nachos in the stands. Nobody's above reproach. I'm not no hater. I give it to Luka when I give it to Luka. Give it to LeBron when I give it to LeBron. Give it to Reeves when I give it to Reeves. But I'm also going to give them praise too, even if I don't like you as a player. And that's what niggas got to be able to decipher. Even if you don't like some. See, haters can't set aside their hate to be objective. I hate this motherfucker so much that even if he's in a plus side on the plus minuses and he had a great game and he shot with efficiency, I hate him so much that I'm going to go to the one thing that he did wrong. He got 4 turn. Yeah, he had 31 points. Yeah, he was a positive 11 on the plus minus side of things. Yeah, he got 9 rebounds. Yeah, he got his 6 assists. Yes, he shot excellent from the free throw. But the nigga had 4 turnovers. Well, goddamn. Is that all? You had to find a needle in the haystack to pick out something bad about a player. I hate niggas like that. Now, I'm going to say hate is a harsh word. I have a strong disdain for niggas like that, bro. You hate a motherfucker so much that you look for any little glaring problem. Yeah, he got all of those things. That's great. Yeah, he almost got a triple-double. Yes, he impacted his team winning, but the motherfucker didn't have no blocks. The motherfucker didn't have no steals. The motherfucker missed 3 3-pointers. That's it. That's all. You act like motherfuckers is perfect. Like motherfuckers gonna make every 3, every 2-pointer, every free throw. Not gonna turn the ball. Everybody turns the ball over, you son of a bitches. Everybody. I get tired every fucking time I hear that shit. Nigga, be glad that we're Laker fans. Be glad the Lakers won. I don't give a fuck how we won. I don't give a fuck who get the game ball on the team. I don't care if Gabe Vincent would have led us to victory yesterday if he played. I'd have been like, yes, the Lakers won. If Jackson Hayes would have led us to victory, yes, the Lakers won. If Drew and Timmy would have led us to victory, the Lakers won. If Maxi Kleber would have led us to victory, the Lakers won. But you motherfuckers hate people so much. So-called Laker fans that you point out all the negative shit instead of saying, thank God we're back in the land of winning. So we could have lost that game. Did you motherfuckers think about that? And ladies and gentlemen, I hate to bust your hating ass unathletic bubble sitting on your fat ass couches, but LeBron ain't the problems. He's not the problem for this team. The problem of this team is a multitude of problems. But putting problems solely on him, he's not the problem of the team. Remember when he was number 1 on the team? You could kind of put everything on his shoulders because he's number 1 on the team. Remember, he ain't number 1 on the team no more. This is what y'all wanted. So if he's not number 1 on the team and the sole portion of the responsibility falls on number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you should be giving Luka a little bit more blame. Let me go back to it for y'all. Just so you motherfuckers don't think I'm just speaking gibberish. Let's go back to it for y'all. We're about to do something right quick. And I'm in no way pitting Laker against Laker. I'm not doing that. Both these guys on my team, I'm fortunate and blessed enough to have them on my team. But let's go ahead and call a spade right quick. Now, I want y'all to tell me down in the chat, yes or no. Is 12 of 18 better than 8 of 18 from the field goal? Is it? Is 4 turnovers better than 6 turnovers? Is it? Is a positive 11 on the plus minus side of things better than a positive 3? Is it? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, if you're going to make comparative notes, be straight up. I would much rather make 12 shots out of 18 than to go 8 out of 18. Ladies and gentlemen, are you with me? 8 of 18 is less than 50%. You'd have to make 9 of 18 to get 50%. Luka shot 8 of 18. I'm just saying, once again, I'm not pitting anybody against anybody. I'm just saying, for contextual purposes, Luka got his 34 points. You know how he got most of his 34 points, ladies and gentlemen? He shot 20 motherfucking free throws. He made 17 out of 20. Get your bitch asses out of here with that bullshit. Look at how efficient LeBron only shot 6 free throws. He only made 1 3. He got most of his points, like Cuzzo said, 12 of 18, ladies and gentlemen. That's beyond 50%. What the fuck is we talking about? He shot 12 of 18, made 6 free throws, and he got 31 points in 36 minutes. To Luka's 34 points in 38 minutes, 17 to 20 from the free throw, 8 of 18. Who was more efficient? Who? Shut the fuck up. If you're going to blame a motherfucker, blame everybody. Everybody could have played better. Everybody. LaRavia was even more efficient than that. He was 8 of 12 for 21 points, and he only shot 2 motherfucking free throws. I respect the motherfucker getting most of their points from actually scoring the ball than going to the free throw line. I'm gonna keep it a LL Bean with you. I respect the motherfucker getting their points in the mud than the foul bait and get a free throw line. To be honest with you, if they took away free throws today, I wouldn't even be mad. Take those motherfuckers away. Matter of fact, take away the 3-point shot too. Then motherfuckers will stop hawking it up. You take away a 3-point shot, take away free throws, you'll have a whole lot of motherfuckers out there that ain't worth shit, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and keep it a major level bean with you. If you took away the 3-point and the free throw shot, motherfuckers wouldn't be as tough as you think they is. Trust me. You don't believe me? Imagine the world without the 3-point line and the free throw shot. Tell me, how many of these motherfuckers that's in MVP runnings right now would sustain their 32 points per game, 28 points per game, 27 points per game, 35 points per game? Not many, ladies and gentlemen. You got to score within the paint. You got to score from the mid range. You got to do it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, niggas like Rui would kill. Niggas like LaRavia would kill. Niggas like LeBron would kill. Niggas like DeRozan would kill. Those guys can shoot they can hit the mid-range. No 3-pointers to fall back on as a crutch. No free throws to fall back on as a crutch. What you gonna do? Y'all motherfuckers talking about y'all want the game to be more competitive? Take away the 3-point line again and go back to 1978 before the 3-point line was implemented. Go back to 78. Make it all 2-pointers. No 3-pointers. Now you got to score from the midi, or you got to score at the rim. They're going to end your Steph Currys. They're going to end your guys like that who shoot threes and nothing but threes. Steph Curry might mosey on into the paint or whatever and get a couple shots in there, but he's not athletic enough to sustain. That motherfucker only averaged 12, 13 points a game. Think I'm lying? Really? Imagine it. Imagine no 3-point shots, no free throws. Imagine it. If you want to keep it real, let's go ahead and I told y'all, major level entertainment, real, raw, right. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care about your name. I care about the team winning. When we win, it's the Los Angeles Lakers getting a W. When we lose, it's the Los Angeles Lakers getting an L. Not the Los Angeles LeBrons or the Los Angeles Lucas or the Los Angeles Austins. Them niggas can lead a team today. I'm still gonna be a Laker fan. Unlike y'all, unlike most of the motherfuckers out there, I don't give a fuck about what your name is. And I'm not about to hate a motherfucker on my team just because I loved another motherfucker on my team so much that I don't have enough love in my heart for the next man to come up. Hey, those people that we loved is long gone now. Magic, long gone now. Ain't played in 30 years. Kareem, long gone now. Ain't played in almost 40 years. Kobe, long gone. He ain't played since 2016. They are long gone, ladies and gentlemen. We could still love them and keep the memories in our hearts and in our minds. But the reality of shit is these dudes that are playing on the team now are here right now. And if you are a real Laker fan, you will support the team. Yes, you're going to critique the team. When players do wrong, you're going to call them out. But the same way you call motherfuckers out, give them praise too, whether you like them or not. That's why I don't respect a lot of motherfucking fans. Because you motherfuckers are respecters of persons. I hate LeBron because I love Kobe. I hate Kobe because I love LeBron. Why can't you love your fucking team? And I said this before, if your hate for one player is stronger than your love for a team, don't call yourself a Laker fan around me. Because I'm going to cuss you the fuck out every time it hurts your feelings. This is why I'm set apart from most niggas. This is why DJ called me what he called me. First, I thought he was just joking around. I'm like, why did he call me this? But DJ saw something in the nigga. Like, hey, man, hold on. This nigga don't give up. Wait, what? You know what I'm talking about? And I wear that moniker with pride and dignity. I don't give a fuck how many. You could put Lakers in your title. You can wear Laker hats, Laker jerseys, Laker shirts. You can wear shoes that say Laker. You can get the Laker tattoo tatted on your left ass cheek. But you are not a Laker fan if you hate one player on your team more than you love your team. I don't give a fuck. And if anybody got a problem with me saying that, see me. And I'll tell you to your face, you ain't no Laker fan that stands with me. I don't give a fuck if you was born at crypto.com arena. You ain't no motherfucking Laker fan. If you hate a player more than you love your team. There's no player on this planet I hate more than I love my team. Let me pick a player I hate right now. Well, I don't really hate a player right now. But let's see. Let's say Bird came. Let's say Bird came to the Lakers, right? I can't stand Bird. But if that motherfucker would have came over to the Lakers at any time in his career, knowing how great of a player he was, nigga, I would have been like, yes, Bird is on our team. I couldn't stand a motherfucker when he was with the Celtics, but Bird is on our team now. He's going to help us win. That's what I care about. I don't give a fuck. Niggas is too emotional. That bitch made shit. Oh my God, he's coming over here. He's going to besmirch Kobe's legacy or this and this and that. No, he ain't. I hate to burst y'all bubble, but Kobe didn't own the Lakers. He was a great Laker player, played 20 years over here with the Lakers, very respected in the organization for his contributions, giving us 5 championships. But the Lakers existed long before Kobe was born. He ain't the Lakers. That's the Los Angeles Lakers, not the Los Angeles Mambas. I'm sorry, I gotta burst bubbles tonight because it's the motherfuckers that love him so much that hate LeBron. I love Kobe too, but I'm not one of those motherfuckers that love him so much where I hate LeBron. I'm not like that. I'm a Laker fan. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kobe came to the Lakers in 1996. Kobe didn't become the Kobe we knew until 2000. So that means even Kobe fans wasn't Kobe fans until they learned about him. Kobe fans wasn't even Kobe fans right away. So let's knock that shit the fuck off. Remember, I predate this shit. Remember, he came in 96. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a Laker fan since 79. I seen it all. So I can talk about this. Some of you motherfuckers wasn't even born right then and at 79. Some of you motherfuckers wasn't born in 80, 81, 82, or 83. So I predate this shit. I didn't just become a Laker fan because Kobe came to the team and won championships, or because Shaq came to the team and won, or because Eddie Jones came to the team. I didn't do that. Nigga, I've been a Laker fan. I done seen dark ages. I done seen light ages. I told, like I said the other day on Lil Bro channel, I said, I remember the dark ages of being a Laker fan. I remember winning 1980. Winning all the way up until 1987. I remember 1986 when we lost. I remember 1983 when we lost to Philly. 1987 when we lost to Boston. You know what I'm talking about? Those Philly and Boston, only two teams we lost to in the 80s. Oh, then of course later on the Detroit Pistons. 1987, we had our run. We had a 5-year run at that time. We only lost twice in a 5-year span, ladies and gentlemen. We was going back to back to back. Here come Philly. Back to back to back. Here come Boston. 1986, the last championship they won in the 80s. And then we won again in 87. And then everything started going down here because Kareem started declining. 2 years later, Kareem was gone. 2 years after that, Magic was gone. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're in the 90s. Now we got Sedell Threed. Now we got Eddie Jones. Now we got Eldon Campbell. Now we got Vlade Divac. Now we got Tony Smith. And now we got Rory Sparrow. Now we got Terry Teagle. See, I'm naming names that y'all niggas don't know about. This is how you know I'm qualified to talk about this shit. This is how you know I've been a Laker fan long before Kobe came to the team. So don't tell me shit. And guess what? From 87 to 2000, we didn't do a goddamn thing. An aging Kareem that had to retire. I watched his last game. I cried. He was missing hook shot from 2 feet away. That's to let me know. I'm asking my dad, hey, Pops, what the hell's wrong with Kareem? He said he's getting old, son. The sun is setting on him. It's time for him to go. And a couple months later, he was out of there. Then I'm in school. I got to come home and hear Magic. I'm retiring. I'm announced that HIV positive. Nigga, I couldn't get up to the Forum fast enough. I lived 2 miles away from the Forum at the time. Couldn't get up there fast enough with my bike. Get up there and with all the homies and sit outside the Forum in the parking lot while Magic's in there giving a press conference. ABC News. Don't tell me shit, nigga. I keep telling y'all I'm Child Kung of this shit. You motherfuckers can learn a thing or two about a thing or two from me. I was there. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Google. Nigga, I was there. Tell me a goddamn motherfucking thing. Then 2 years after that, Worthy retires. That's my whole childhood gone. Now we got Eddie Jones. Now we got these guys, Nick the Quick and all these guys. I'm thinking we about to make a run all through the 90s. 91, run. 92, run. 93, run. 94, run. 95, run. Here come Magic. Magic comes back for a couple, 30, 40 games. And then, oh, shit, we're about to go on a run again. And 96, run. 97, run. 98, run. 99, run. Nothing. Now we get Shaq, 96. Run. Kobe wasn't Kobe yet. 97, he wasn't Kobe yet. 98, wasn't Kobe yet. 99, wasn't Kobe yet. 2000, now him and Shaq, now they put it together with Phil Jackson. Uh-oh. He's about to start a dynasty. Here begins the Lake Show era. Showtime era is over with. That died when Worthy left. The last of the Showtime era. I went 13 years in the dark ages of Laker fandom. 13 years. I watched the Bulls win 6. I watched the Spurs win a couple. I watched the Pistons win some. I watched everybody win while my team fell further and further into obscurity until Shaq and Kobe came along and did what they did. And then guess what? As Kobe started to decline, we went into the dark ages again, ladies and gentlemen, until 2019 came and LeBron came over. In 2017, I knew he was coming over. They was already putting billboards up on Crenshaw and in Santa Monica. And everybody was already hating. Oh my God. What? I'm like, why the fuck is y'all hating? This dude is one of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league right now. And you mean to tell me you hate him coming over here? What? He's one of the best players in the league right now, and you hate him coming over here? Why do you hate him? You know what motherfuckers was telling me? Because LA is Kobe town. I said, damn, that's a weak motherfucking excuse. Yes, Kobe did what he did for the Lakers, but let's keep it a bean with y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes a dark truth nobody wants to hear and don't have the balls to tell you, but Major's going to tell you. What the fuck we do in Kobe's last waning years? Since we won the championship in 2010, what have we done since then during the time between that time and Kobe's retirement? 2011, nothing. 2012, nothing. 2013, nothing. 2014, nothing. 2015, nothing. 2016, nothing. We still had Kobe on the team, ladies and gentlemen, and a bunch of bums around him. I believe in his last year, he averaged 17.7 points per game. We did nothing, even with the great Mamba on the team, because he wasn't himself anymore after the injury. Ladies and gentlemen, we did nothing from 2010 to 2020. Another 10 years we had to sit in limbo. By this time, now we got more Laker fans. You new Laker motherfuckers fans that are Laker fans today within that 10-year span of time. Now we've got more Laker fans since we won those championships back in 2000, in the early 2000s. So y'all haven't had to suffer as long as I've had to suffer. Then here come LeBron, and then next year over there come AD. They give us a championship, ladies and gentlemen. And we would have had another championship if it weren't for upper management being so fucking stupid and letting defenders go, letting centers go. Let's keep it 1,000. So I say all that to say this. Once again, if you hate a motherfucker more than you love your team, I do not respect you. I don't give a fuck how many times you put Laker in your channel, Laker in your title, name the Lakers, talk about this, put a purple and gold theme around and all that shit. I can't fuck with you. Some niggas have even stopped watching the Lakers because LeBron is on the team. I'm going to start watching. As long as LeBron is still on the team and his son, now they relegating the hate to his son. I'm not watching. Guess what, bitches? I don't respect you. So don't call yourself a true Laker fan on my echelon, and then you talking about you ain't supporting your team because one motherfucker's on the team or two people are on the team. They're not hurting the team. I got no respect for y'all. Period. I got the same amount of respect to fake ass Laker fans as I have for motherfuckers who are non-Laker fans trying to come up and give a take to me about my Lakers. The fuck you telling me about my Lakers for when you a Wizards fan? The fuck you telling me about my Lakers for when you're a Kings fan? What the fuck you telling me about my Lakers for giving a take on my Lakers when you're a Rockets fan, when you're a Raptors fan, when you're a Boston fan? The best thing for you to do is say, hey, I like the channel. I fuck with the host and owner of the channel, but I do not respect takes. I told DJ the other day, I don't give a fuck no more, bro. It's 2026. Nigga, if I didn't have a filter before, nigga, my filter is real off this year. I'm going to hurt feelings. I'm telling you, because niggas got to know the truth. I would rather somebody tell me the truth than to lie to me. Real talk. Because the truth will do one of two things. One, it'll set you free, or it'll dissipate you. It'll set you free, or it'll dissipate you. If I throw a rap out there, right? I start rapping right now, and y'all get down in the comments, and I ask y'all, I say, hey, how did y'all like my flow? If everybody say, oh man, Major, you that sucks. I know you could do better than that. That doesn't hurt my feelings. You know why? Because that's constructive criticism. Not destructive judgment, constructive criticism. If you tell me I suck, that, or not I suck, but that rap, that particular flow that I did suck, but you can do better, that's constructive criticism. What does construction means? To tear, construction means to build up, right? What is criticism? To critique, to say what you could do, what you could do better. You know what I'm saying? You're pointing out flaws. So, Major, I'm not saying that you suck as a person. I'm saying that flow sucks. I know you can do better. That's constructive criticism. Now, destructive judgment is the opposite. What is destructive? Destructive means to tear down. Judgment, once again, to cast, to put down, to tear down, to put down. Okay, yeah, Major. Not only do that flow suck, but you suck. Rhymes is outdated, but you don't give me any way to improve myself. You just say, hey, you suck. Now, if you said, hey, that flow sucked, but here's how you could boost your flow, that's constructive criticism, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry I had to go into a little lesson, but y'all know me, man. I like to educate and tell y'all the real at the same time. But I'm just saying, this year I got no more respect for those motherfuckers who hate one player more than they love their team. I got no respect for you. No respect. I don't give a fuck if you're on my channel. I got no respect for you if you hate one motherfucker more than you hate more than you love your team. No respect. And don't you ever put yourself on my level. Never. Maybe a Laker fan, but not in the not the way that I am. Nobody has suffered more than I've suffered watching these guys play. I suffered a long time, man. I'm telling you. And I've lived long enough to see 10 championships from the Los Angeles Lakers. 10 of them in my lifetime. 10 of the 18 that they have, I saw 10 of them. I saw 10 of them. And I'm very proud of the fact that I saw 10 of those. And I've lived half the Lakers' lifetime. I'm proud of that. There's nobody like me. And I'm not tooting my own horn. That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. Go James says, Luka 1 for 7 from the 3. Some asks why DA is checked out. It's no excuse for him to quit on the team, but Jax wasn't a top selection in his draft, but he did go high. DA wants the ball. 4 shots not going to cut it. Absolutely. Absolutely not going to cut it, cuzzo. African Gamer. Hey, salute everyone. Salute nephew, African Gamer. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, Brun had 30. Luka had 30. Jake had 20-something. Marcus Smart had about 14. DA, he did what he could. We all know he's not a defensive center. I don't know what people expect from him when he's not getting the ball. Absolutely, absolutely. Mooch Entertainment, that's DJ for those of y'all that don't know. Please go subscribe to Mooch Entertainment. That's the, his movie side of things. You know what I'm talking about? Please go subscribe to him. You know what I'm talking about? And DJ, Mooch Entertainment, he says, what up, Chris? Right. Yes, Los. Yes. She's on the road? Yeah. Okay. James says, what up, AG? Yeah. Says, what up, AG? You know what I'm saying? Mooch Entertainment says, what up, AG? Go James says, salute, DJ. African Gamer says, salute, Go James and DJ. Mooch says, what up, purple and gold? You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, DJ, great point you made last night. If JJ's going to sit DA, he needs to do the same with everybody else. Reeves was set a couple years ago, and people were mad at Ham for that. You can't play faves. No, you can't. Go James says, we don't need this man to check out on us just because just because, or we should say the coach want to play his favorites games. Yeah, absolutely. DA's checked out of DA is going to check out if this damn clown does keep this going. Absolutely, absolutely. Big Baby Sports. Excuse me. Shout out to Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? He says he says W. Shout out to Big Baby. Please go subscribe to Big Baby Sports. You know what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm talking about? Go James. But I do agree. If he's not playing well, sit him. But I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of a guy taking 4 shots. He was basically what we talked about Rui is on some nights. Yeah, don't take a lot of shots. If you don't take a lot of shots, you ain't gonna make a lot of shots because you're not taking them. So you never know. Like Jake LaRavia was a true example of give a guy the ball, see what he can do with it, and good things will happen. Go James says, I think as guys get the ball more consistently every night, you'll see guys play better most of the time and not just on certain nights. Absolutely, absolutely. Mooch says, oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure, Chris. Chris says, and then we struggle to get a consistent effort out of our role guys. Absolutely. Then the damn Memphis bench had 60 plus points per game, while our bench had, I think, 20 or something or less than 20. It's crazy, man. We need to play more consistent, play every night from just counting on our stars every night. DA should not check out on the team, but I can't defend him doing that. But he has some type of issues at times. Yeah, he does. He needs to toughen up, man. This is a man's work. This is a man's sport. You need to toughen your ass up. You know what I'm saying? You're in the NBA, not the WNBA. That's just the way it is. And I'm gonna be hard on you. I don't do that soft shit. I'm gonna be you a man. Yeah, you need that tough love. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on your ass like a cheap suit. You understand what I'm talking about? That's the way it goes. Go James says, damn, both teams had low rebounding numbers. That's right. They did. They could have did better. Purple and Gold said, what's good at Mooch Entertainment? H. and David says, facts, Unc. Go James says, Luca loves lob threats. DA isn't exactly a lob type dude, even though he can't catch them. He's not of a low post scoring putback, midi shooting big. But in my opinion, he can be only used. Well, he can only be used right with LeBron. Absolutely. H. David says last night game should not have been close. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been. I'm glad we got the W, but it should have been close. And I hope Sunday that they learn from whatever mistakes that they made to keep that game close and get back on the move. Go James says the standing, Cuzzo, may be affected due to losing to one or more of those teams. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. See, okay, I understand now. The conference wins and the divisions wins. Those are the same teams losing to one another. It's really confusing, though. Yeah, it can be confusing as hell. He says, salute H. DH David says, salute Go James. And Go James says, we have to get the ball to everyone, even Vandal. Starting to show some promise. This is why the team looks horrible at times. Absolutely. He definitely won't do it to his best guy, Austin. Had him come off the bench for a game, then he's back in the lineup. Now he's out again with an injury, probably sitting out to not get traded. Yeah, facts. But in favor of Giannis, that nigga got to go, man. I'm tired of him. Cuzzo, when Reeves is back, do you think he should come off the bench permanently or start him by default? No. Have that nigga come off. Of course, I want him coming off the bench permanently. I want Marcus Smart to start in his place. I'm sorry. That's what I want. If you want to win the championship, help us win the championship, he'll do better for us coming off the bench. That's the bottom line. If you can't do that, and you think you're too much of him or too much of an all-star, take your punk ass off the team and go to another team. And you could be the man over there and lose every year. Go play with the Wizards and lose every year. And get your 28 points per game over there. But over here, it's not cracking. Go James. We talked about this with the rim protector before or just before the season started. And now it's probably more glaring than ever now that he trade to send Bam or Powell back. LOL. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Go James. Cuzzo, just give me a guy named Giannis or MPJ that we haven't named yet that you would love to trade for. I'm gonna go with Claxton or someone like that from the Nets or Sabonis. Yeah, I'll take either one of those guys, bro. I can't pinpoint off the top of my head who I get or want. At this point, man, this is what I want. At this point, I want a shot blocking center if we can get one. I want a 3-and-D wing if we can get one to start. If we can't get Giannis, goddamn it, we need two of those players. That's the only way we're gonna hope to go further in the playoffs. And then JJ got to make sure that he plays everybody the proper rotational minutes. He can't be playing favorites. If we want to win, if he wants to get his first coaching championship, he's going to have to fucking fall back and stop playing favorites and make everybody accountable to their roles, period, point blank. H. and David says, facts. H. David says, I feel they hate LeBron. They should hate themselves. Hey, man, to each his own, nephew. You know what I'm talking about? So do we need a big more or the wing player? We need both, Cuzzo. We need both. Yeah, at this point, we need both players, man. We need a shot blocking guy. We need a 3-and-D guy. Aside from, we got Ravia, we got other guys on the bench, whatever case may be. But we need a starting caliber guy that will probably start in place of Rui. If we can keep Rui, we'll definitely send Rui to the bench to bring our 3-and-D player up to start, because the 3-and-D player is going to give you offense and a balance of defense. You know what I'm saying? In the place of Rui. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like a Vandal Rui hybrid. And hopefully the team we make a trade with can work out a deal for a big in the top wing. Absolutely, absolutely. H. David says, right, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? H. David says, call them niggas out next time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm doing, man. I call motherfuckers out, bro. Like, I'm getting tired of the hate. If we're going to call everybody out, nobody's above reproach. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, they mad because he's not getting back on defense, just standing around the other end, waiting for the ball. But when Shaq was doing the same thing, no, it's basketball. Everyone cherry picks at times. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. H and D, you know, talk about, he's laughing. Go James. Go James says, mad about the cherry pickings, but mad that the guys are standing in front of the plate and still can't guard that player. Everyone on our team just lets guys run past and score to the basket, not just run. Yes, you're right. I've seen everybody do it, bro. I've seen a lot of people do it. Cuzzo says, he said, remember, Cuzzo, we wasn't the best player on the team, so-called by the haters when they won the championship in 2020. How much defense was he playing then? But now, because he's 41, he needs to stop playing. It's crazy, man. This motherfucker just be hating. He says, Luka shot well from 2, but the threes make the overall look distorted. But it comes with this style of play then. Absolutely. Purple and gold, facts, majors. Me too. I don't care about the name on the back of jerseys. It's what's in front that matters the most. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm glad other people understand that shit. Don't look at the name or don't look at the legacy of a player. Look at the Lakers. You're a Laker fan. If you are a Laker fan, you're going to be happy when the team wins no matter who the fuck is on the team. You can hate the niggas later. But all that hating shit and one motherfucker gone because you don't like him, that shit is for the birds, and that's some bitch shit to me. I'm sorry. Go James says, cook they asses. You know I'm cooking them, cuzzo. I'm cooking them. I'm speaking that speech, major level, real, raw rights. You know how he does this. H. and David says, what's up, purple and gold? He says, right, go James. D Million, he says, preach, brother. Shout out to D Million. Ain't seen you in a long time, brother. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? D Million says, preach, brother. You know what I'm saying? H. David says, preach. Go James says, nah, cuzzo. He can never be better than Kobe. Yeah, you know, talk about he laughing. You know, talk about hey, look, to each his own. You know how he does this. I gotta call out the real, the raw, the right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You know what I'm talking about? D Million said, motherfuckers be acting feminine, hating on players on their own team. Thank you. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's bitch shit. That's bitch shit. Nigga, let go of the fucking past. If you a Laker fan, you gonna praise the team as it's right now with the players on the team. Yes, you can criticize the players, but stop hating to the point, to the detriment of saying, man, I want this motherfucker going off the team for no good reason. He leaves the team, or this person leaves the team, or that person leaves the team. Who the fuck you gonna get in there to fill a spot? Stupid motherfuckers. What the fuck was we doing before LeBron got over here? Nothing. I said nothing. Even in the last years of Kobe, of our beloved Kobe, we wasn't doing shit. We was in obscurity. We faded off into obscurity until LeBron and AD came and brought some sensibility back to the organization. Whether y'all niggas want to admit it or not, I'm here to tell you the truth. If you think I'm wrong, fuck you. We wasn't doing shit. I'm not hating on the motherfucker on my team. I can hate the nigga when he leave, god damn it, if I want to. But I'm not hating on the nigga as long as he's on the team. He's on the team. I don't want nobody to go that's helping us. Oh, well, LeBron sitting out the first 14 games prove we can win without him. Shit. If that motherfucker hadn't came back, he's played 15 games with us now since he's been back. If that motherfucker hadn't came back, do you think our record will still be 21 and 11? Fuck no, because now Austin Reeves is out for a month. And with the way Luka's shooting the ball and nobody else really get a chance to get acclimated into getting their shots up and nothing like that or whatever the case may be, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't going to survive long off just free throws. Why do you think Kobe said what he said to Harden? Your style of play is not going to constitute wins. You might win in the regular season. You might win in the regular season. You might win some awards, some individual awards. But when it comes time to shine in the playoffs, you will come up short because you can't free throw merchant your way through the motherfucking playoffs. That's why he said what he said, ladies and gentlemen. I want LeBron to play on this team until he can't play no fucking more. I said it. I didn't even want to get rid of AD. I just wish AD would have stayed healthy. You motherfuckers is retarded. Get him off the team. You mean you'd rather have him off the team before AR leaves? Y'all niggas out y'all fucking mind. Can't stand a bitch-ass hater. Yeah, you're right, D Million. That is feminine energy. Hating on players on your own team. Heck, Pelinka can't even construct a championship team because of his bias against LeBron. Straight up. Glad somebody telling the truth. Go James is laughing. Go James. They want to talk about how he could lead the team. That doesn't make him the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? How he can lead the team, that doesn't make him the GOAT. But how he can lead with his second best guy gets hurt all the time. And AD, as we know, is my guy, my second favorite all time. Yeah, man. Go James says, ooh, ow. I'm saying, talk that shit, big cuzzo. Tell them motherfucking haters they will never understand what the real is. They won't. They ain't on my level. Sorry, I'm not tooting my own horn. It's the truth. I don't got an ego. I never toot my own horn, but goddamn it, I got to tell the truth, cuzzo. He said, hey, yo, cuzzo, remember that nigga Elder said he's a retired Laker fan because of Bron, but he loves all the other years they didn't? Yeah, I remember that. It's the same. Losing has no name. In at all. The same, man, bro. Facts. Go James. Elder said he won't rank Bill Russell as the top guy, but Jordan has the most fans saying he's the GOAT. And he's cool with a lot of those Jordan fans never seeing him play in real time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody know how I feel. In order for me to shut the GOAT conversation down, I say Kareem is my GOAT of basketball. Kareem is the GOAT of basketball, not the NBA. He's the GOAT of basketball. Basketball in its totality, because nobody has won at the level that he's won at in high school or in college. And then plus he gets to the NBA, he got 6 championships, just like everybody's precious Michael Jordan. That nigga's my GOAT. Fuck what everybody else is talking about. Niggas can have a little GOAT today, but Kareem will always be my GOAT until another motherfucker comes along and win at every goddamn level like he's won at. Period, point blank. I don't give a fuck if you get mad at me. Go James says, just don't restrict them to 3-point shooting. Give them the ball and see what else they could do. Jake and Smart can take the ball to the basket. Absolutely. Purple and Gold says, what up, Chris? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's the end of my rant and raving, and that is the end of the show. I didn't want to go on this long, but I just wanted to make sure that I read all y'all comments. I try to make sure that I read all y'all comments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the comments be long-winded. You know what I'm talking about? Cuz but I do try to make sure that I read them all because, you know, I don't have any super chats on here. So I try to make sure I read everybody's chats if I can. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can, you know, I can include y'all, make y'all feel a part of Major Level Entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? As the channel starts to grow and grow and grow and I get the super chats going or whatever, then I won't be able to read every single chat that people put up there. But I will be able to get to those people that leave super chats and stuff like that. But if you really do want to talk sometimes and you don't want to put everything down in the chat, just at any point in time, anybody in the comments, just ask me to drop a link and I'll drop a link and then I'll have you come up. This is a pull-up show as well. It can be a pull-up show as well. I just like to get my monologue off because when it's just one person talking, it's no interruptions. And sometimes my point is better taken if I'm the only person that's talking. You know what I mean? But when you're on a panel full of people, you might have a point. You might miss your point because somebody cut you off, or you might cut somebody off, and this and this and that. But whenever I want to get anybody else's point of view, that's when I bring people up on the show, and I'm gonna start doing that a lot more in 2026. But if y'all ever want to come up, please just say drop the link, and I will drop that link, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody for showing up to Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? And come over here, you like the content, I'm going to give it to you real raw right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, as you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Y'all know me. I ain't going to sugarcoat shit. If you want to hear that real shit, you come over here where I'm going to give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sugarcoating a goddamn thing. I'm going to call you out. I don't give a fuck what your name is or what your name is on the back of that jersey. I care about what's on the front of that jersey. Like Purple and Gold said, I don't give a damn about who you are. I'm going to call you out when you need to be called out. I'm going to give you praise when you need to get praise given to you. That's who I am. I don't care about your stardom. I don't care about how long you've been in the league. I don't care about your how short you've been in the league. I'm going to call you out when it comes time to call you out. I'm going to praise you when it comes time to praise you. That's what it is. And I don't hate nobody on my team. As long as you're on my team, I'm going to critique you. But I'm going to be glad when you can contribute to my team because I am a Laker fan first. I'm not a player fan first. I'm a Laker fan first. Fuck how much I love you as a player, Laker fan first, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I do it on Major Level Entertainment. That's how we does this. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate everybody for showing up to the channel. Cuzzo, little bro, my damn nephews, Laker Girl. Please go subscribe to Laker Girl 36. Right the hell nah. Go over there and subscribe right now. Please go subscribe and join Lakers in 5 and Mooch Entertainment right the hell now. On behalf of everybody that's over here that supports the channel, once again, Happy New Year's. And on behalf of everybody on Major Level Entertainment, for the Major Level Mafia, this is your boy, Big Major. I'm out. See y'all on the next one. Peace.
Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major.